paper and movable printing press coming to Europe by explorers who were traveling to the Middle and Far East, books have never been cheaper. Now that education is moving beyond just monasteries and castles and palaces, more and more of you are eager to get your hands on these books to keep for yourself and to pass down for generations. You know, books used to be so very expensive, done by hand on parchment and vellum and heavily gilded. But now, with the mass production of linen and hemp paper and the perfection of movable type printing presses by Johann Gutenberg of Germany, books are much cheaper and more accessible than ever. Get in on this book buying craze, and if you think it's just a fad, let me tell you, by 1500, just 50 years from now, there are going to be over 200 cities and towns in Europe with printing press-sized Bibles. There will also be books available in all kinds of subjects, including the adventures of travelers like Marco Polo, which will lead us into our next product.
Speaking of far exotic lands, for a limited time, get your very own copy of the Book of Travels. That's right, the Book of Travels, which was written by my very good friend, the famous writer Rustichello, while we were both imprisoned in Genoa. This is a story of me, the great Marco Polo. This is a one-of-a-kind book that you can't get anywhere else in the world, not even on eBay. This masterpiece tells the story of my travels far into Asia along the Silk Road into China. If you want to find out what I was experiencing while I was gone for 24 years, this book is for you. Buy now to find out why this book helped to make many Europeans interested in trading with China and the Far East. But wait, if you order now, I'll throw in some spices. That's right, spices for free.
You tired of not being a visionary? Do you feel a loss of direction and purpose in your life? Well then, take a lesson from me, Leonardo da Vinci, and start with some of these. They're simple art products, just a couple of paintbrushes and paints themselves, but hey, I started simple, and look, you'll have the next Mona Lisa. That's all you gotta do. Just envision it, paint it, and it'll be yours.
Going right?
And there's no end to the fantastic inventions you will envision. There's a lifetime warranty, and it's only 5 easy payments of 1 lira. That's it. 5 total lira. 5 easy payments of 1 lira. And we'll have it shipped to you, or by horse delivered to your door, because we have not, of course, invented this yet.
There we go. And I want to know, are you experiencing head pains, stomach pains, shortness of breath, coughing? How about those large colored bulbos in your armpits? Well then, sir, you have the plague. Fear not, because even though it's too late for you, I have something to help you, your survivors. Yes, for those head pains, your survivors might want to try my Lovasape. Okay, the perfect mixture of sweet-smelling herbs. Lovasape, yeah. And for those stomach pains, those are a thing of the past. While they are for you, when you use our medically tested warming balm for your tummy. Okay, those rat fleas won't have a chance at biting your dirt-encrusted skin. And if you're those bloodletting bulbos and smelly thick black bile ooze, to take care of that, I have my famous bird beak nose mask right here, specially engineered. Okay, you just fill it with bergamot oil and licorice, and no problem. The vile air of sickness is kept at bay. What would you expect to pay for a special package of Robalsabe and Vermin Balm? £1? A shilling? Ha! For our viewers today, you get both for 1 penny. No, I'm not stricken by the plague. You're right. And for acting in the next 10 minutes, I'll throw in this bird beaks mask. For 2 pennies, you get all this, originally worth £1. So keep your house from being sealed up and labeled a plague house. Just make sure your loved ones leave your corpse on the front stoop. for the death card pickup.